I lived at my last place for 6 years. Now I live nowhere. Change can be as terrifying as it can be liberating. But now I'm traveling the world until I run out of money with my life savings. My old apartment began to feel like a graveyard. Each corner, each piece of furniture, and each dent in the wall, a tombstone dedicated to a past no longer present. Now I can finally let it rest. When I was a kid, I read so many fantasy novels, following the structure of the hero's journey. The hero departs, moves past the point of no return, resolves the crisis, and comes home transformed. But how does the hero's journey work if I have no home to return to? Do I have to know where I'm going in the first place to follow the hero's journey?
So I fell asleep in the bus too, and I woke up, got out the bus. Honestly, I have no idea where I am, but I think I'm a bit dehydrated. So now I'm just pretty much on a mission to find some water. But I swear, I, I guess there's a lot of water here, but you know, I'm not gonna drink that, obviously. Wow, just look at those mountains though. So I did find something to drink, but the thing is, it was pina coladas, no water. I could get a virgin pina colada for 10 euros. That's like the only thing around here to drink, and I'm not that thirsty yet. So the only other option the guy told me was to just walk to the nearest city, and I guess I'll do that. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, let's do it.
Estava na rádio pública, onde aprendi a gostar das canções de Abril, de vários autores, principalmente de José.
You know, when I first started this journey, I was really afraid that my mind would be racing all the time about thoughts about the past and the future and who am I gonna be, what am I gonna do, all these worries. but my reality right now is just that I really wished that I bought that freaking 10 euro virgin pina colada. I think any violent change kind of forces you to embrace the present in like a different manner that I'm used to. Yeah, like my brain is working overtime to just get accustomed to all the new surroundings all the time. I guess what I'm saying is there's not really time, space, or room for any kind of non-important reflection, and that's quite beneficial because usually when there's room for it, that's the type of reflection that I'm doing is not really all that constructive always. So I think it's a good thing to just kind of be forced out of all your worrying thoughts, and yeah, it feels good right now. Hey man, this is an interview about changes in life. If you have ever made any big change in your life, you want to talk about it?
I really want to visit like London or
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah. Cool, dude. So do you think it's gonna be hard or easy, like traveling around Europe?
I think like the traveling part will be like easy, I think, but the hard part will be like getting money for it.
Because it's expensive
Yeah,
traveling
exactly.
in Europe. I guess what I wanted to ask also was, sometimes change is easy and sometimes it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but sometimes if people they diet or they choose to make a change in their life and it's really hard.
Yeah.
And other times it's not that hard. Like, how do we know if it's supposed to be hard? If that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, I think we know.
It's a tough question.
Yeah. So how do we know when it's supposed to be hard?
Yeah.
Or
How do we know like when change is supposed to be hard? Like, when do we stop? When is it too much? If you were traveling Europe and you're like, man, this is hard. I don't have any money. Like, fuck. Like, when do you stop?
I think you stop when like you begin to feel like it's not fun anymore, like it's not giving you anything in life,
Yeah.
and you start to like miss stuff that you did before, and had like how you were before.
That guy, he was selling pina coladas. He said that he had never walked to the city before. And isn't that a bit weird? If he like lives here and sells pina coladas all the time? I think I'm starting to realize it's because there's literally no room for walking. Yeah. Not optimal. Oh, now there's room. This is better. But we're making progress. One step at a time. God, there's just no room to walk here. I'm like just walking in the middle of the road. Oh, there's a car. I feel like shit. I feel like such a dumb tourist, which in fairness I am, so that it makes sense to feel that. Yeah, but we're getting there slowly. I think I found the city. Now I just have to get there without getting run over. So Let's see if I can do that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, of course, I don't think it's really possible to stop being someone. I mean, for God's sake, like right now, I'm literally recording myself talking to a camera. You know, like to be able to look back at this and say, oh yeah, those were thoughts I had, those were things I said, and that's kind of painting a pattern, right? Or about an individual, I guess. And of course, it's not like you can never really just delete your past. Obviously, I still have, you know, people in my life and places and wants and needs and desires and things I like and things I don't like. And yeah, of course, that is how I navigate. That's how I kind of base all of my interactions with the world around me. I base them on the things I've already seen and the things I already know. You know, I've sat on a chair before. That's why I keep sitting on them, because I know they can carry my ass. You know, it's not like I'm scared of them. You know, I have this experience. I can't just pretend that I don't have this experience about life with me. Yeah. Found some water. The same song has been playing for 15 minutes now. And see, this is it's because I got water. Now I'm paying attention to things that aren't water again. It's not even a good song. You know, I really thought that getting some water would help me out, but I'm honestly feeling a little bit down right now. I'm like experiencing a lot of uncertainty and doubt with like what I'm doing with my life right now. And I think, you know, you can't be certain about the uncertain when it comes to like change in general, I think. Oh, that's what change will do to you. It will make you uncertain. Because suddenly nothing is familiar. So you have to tread carefully and lightly. You know, in familiar environments, at least you can be just a little bit certain about what works for you and what doesn't, but yeah. It's hard right now. It's hard not to worry about if you're doing the right thing in life in general. I think these thoughts they get to me a lot. But I think going to the bath will be a good thing for me. I am feeling quite certain about that at least. So maybe it's very easy to be uncertain about like the big questions about in your life, and maybe we gotta find the certainty in all the small things, like getting water and taking a nice warm bath. So that's what I'm gonna be trying to do. All right. it says on a sign here that the water is 39 degrees Celsius hot, and it's very pleasant to be in. Apparently the water is like naturally heated, so I think it's like heated from volcanic activity, and that's kind of cool. And I think that's why like all the rock here is yellow. It's from the sulfur in the water. It's really weird to think about that it has only been like 5 days since I hugged my sister goodbye in Copenhagen. That memory feels like so far away. I mean, the only way we can even perceive the passage of time is through change, right? So it would make sense that if for a given time period you're experiencing a lot of change, you will be very aware that time is in fact passing more than normally. So I think that's why time is weird when you're traveling. It stretches out. But right now time is moving relatively slow because I'm just sitting still, and I'm feeling like a constant warm temperature surrounding my body. So right now time is moving quite slowly, but in an enjoyable way. Yeah. It's good to be here. I'm at a stage in my life right now, where I'm like in a limbo state. I don't really have any major obligations right now. I moved out from a place I've been living for 6 years, and yeah, now I'm just pretty much a leaf in the wind, and I'm very excited to see where that wind will carry me, because I frankly have no idea. Honestly, I think a part of me is just a bit terrified of being around people, because when you're around people, you can hurt them. You can also make them happy. You can do.
I have to speak in this?
If you want.
Yeah, I
Only
can
if you
do
want.
it. I can do it. It's not easy not have a house, not have a clothes, not have an agent. It's not easy, man. And then when I go ask for money, the people judge. When I go steal, the people judge. I have no job because I was fucked up on drugs, and no one's believe I want to be clear now. So it's hard to get a job.
So did you want to make a change?
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
I want to get out of here, man. It's a small island. Everybody knows me. They don't want to give me a job no more because I was 3 years on drugs. So they don't care. They don't give jobs to whatever who do drugs. It's hard to be clean, but it's different way to think, different way to like you take care of yourself more, man. So I told always, don't go to the tables, don't go to try synthetics, don't try cocaine. You never know what's they're giving to you. I have my ex-girlfriend die. I have 2 cousins die, and 4 days ago died another friend of mine. So it's really bad though.
How did they die?
They fighting each other because of fucking $50, and one step each other, one's wanna die. Still one in the hospital. I buy this bike for $15 and I keep ask for money because I prefer to accident still because My things in the court is not too good. They want to give me 7 years. If you behave, it will be 3 years and a half, 4 years. I don't want to go jail again. I was 3 years and 8 months in maximum security, Hamilton, Canada. I don't want to go jail again. I want to find a job, get a house. Even I'm on the streets. I want to go work. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like before, but
No, no.
I want to do even better because I got the experience now,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I learn a lot. I don't care what they say, what they love about it. I ask the people. Better than go to the old man and steal the wallet. Better than go to the store and steal the ladies. That's what I'm saying. This is a nice island, but I'm sad about my people because I grew up with these people, and most 70% is all in drugs, man. This is the message. This is the message I'm sending to the young people. Sometimes we fighting in home. Oh, my mom is not right. My mom don't care. My mom this and that. And then you go to the friend. You say that the friend has drugs. He wants to make money. He don't give a fuck about you. You don't have no friends in this life.
Do you think change is supposed to be hard?
I know so.
Is
I
change
know.
ever easy?
No, it's never easy. If it's easier, you're gonna fall again. Must be harder to get out one time.
Yeah.
If it's easy, you wanna fall again because you think it's easy. Oh, it's easy. How can I do it again? No, it must be harder. You must work harder, and you must to know if you wanna make yourself clean. You have to get off from people. If you wanna be clear, you gotta walk alone. But for the people who has no house, you're never gonna be clear. There is always a friend with money, drugs, come invite you. You cannot say no because you're thinking too much and you wanna smoke to forget about it. You know?
Yeah.
I know. Look at it. I'm injecting everything over everything. I don't want to do that no more. Fuck drugs. I never should try drugs in my life. I was 12 years old when I shot the first time. I do whatever I want to do, but I do it alone. I have no friends, man. I gotta be my friend to get a friend one day. You know what I mean? I don't like myself yet. I'm trying to like myself. It's hard, bro. It's very, very hard. Life is beautiful. But when you try drugs, you don't care about life no more. You don't give a fuck about life no more. You don't care about you. You don't look in the mirror for 6 months. When you look back, you lose everything. You're gonna say, fuck, I don't even have a shirt to wear. When you go look in the mirror, you cry, bro. You even can see your face. You cannot look in yourself. I cannot look in the mirror and look at my face. I got no teeth. 22 years old, I already have no teeth in my mouth. I'm 29 now. Okay, Plutonium, Lil Pop, Lil Jon, Eminem. Tupac is my best one.
Is your favorite?
Yeah. I love it.
Oh shit.
I love it. I love it. All eyes on me. That's what I'm reading.
Thanks for telling. Thanks for talking, man.
Wow.
Appreciate it.
That's make me feel more, how you say, not that heavy.
All right, Fabio, what song will you be playing for us today?
This song is a classical guitar piece, and actually, it's the first movement of an entire piece called La Catedral from Agustin Barrios, which is a Paraguayan composer.
Other places, but not here.
What?
I thought of placing the
Really?
table in other places, but
Mas quem é artista?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Tudo bem?
Hello.
Certo? Yo.
hello.
That's me. Ah, você tá chupando, porra. Tudo certo? Não falo inglês não, mas tô brincando, só tava metendo louco.
Has he made any big change in his life?
A pergunta é se você teve uma grande mudança na sua vida. Você quer responder a isso ou não?
Eu respondo. Olha, corta. Vamos começar de novo. Faz outra pergunta, vai.
It will be very hard to translate everything. What did you change in your life? O que é que mudou na sua vida? So he said he's a
Mas aqui,
Portuguese immigrant from Brazil,
é do melhor que existe.
And this is one of the best places that exist.
Do melhor que existe. And believe.
Portugal, and he absorbed the Portuguese culture, and
I love Portugal.
What is the best part about Portugal?
qual é a melhor parte de Portugal?
A melhor parte de Portugal é Açores.
Os Açores.
É os Açores. Mas o Açores ser especial é o ar que nós respiramos, é a umidade. É a umidade. É diferente de Lisboa.
Air, the humidity is different than in Lisbon. The climate.
O clima é strong. Isso é muito bom.
Before he go, if he has any advice for me,
Uma sugestão na vida no geral.
Uma sugestão na vida, não desistir de respirar.
Don't.
Não fôlego. I believe. Eu respiro.
Don't quit to breathe.
don't quit.
I love respirar.
I love.
My life. My life. Vida. My life. My life. Viciado em respirar. Como é que fala viciado em respirar em inglês?
I'm addicted to breathe. I'm addicted to breathe.
I believe nature. I believe.
Nature.
Graças. Do Benfica! É o maior! Dale! Golo! Eu sei narrar o gol também.
Você é de
Benfica! Benfica!
E no Brasil é de qual?
Benfica! Benfica! Só tô fazendo meu personagem, desculpa.
E qual é o seu clube brasileiro?
A little bit like day after day, as I started this journey last week, I have just been deleting all the apps on my phone. That usually like swallows a lot of my attention, and I guess I wanted to make a change. But as it turns out, I actually miss a lot of those apps. I think when I'm lonely, I just watch YouTube, and it makes me feel safe and it makes me feel at home. Because, you know, some of the people I watch on YouTube I have followed for so many years, since I was a kid almost. And it just makes me feel safe and less lonely. And I can't help but think, like, what is the point of change if it's not for the betterment of ourselves and everyone around us? Like, if we have found something in this world that makes us able to tolerate, like, our existence, shouldn't we celebrate that? Every time we attempt to make a change in our life, are we just trying to buy a better future and paying for that future with pain? Why even go on this journey if it's not pleasant? Is a sense of purpose more important than feeling good? Then again, what is the purpose of this journey? I can't even be sure that this journey will provide me with any sense of purpose, to be honest. How do we even maintain a sense of purpose throughout the instability of violent changes in our life? What remains when everything around us does not?